The ATM business is one of the oldest business models ever created, and the funny thing is a lot of people don't even know that it existed, yet let alone how much they can be making from just one ATM. In my opinion, it's one of the best hidden ways to truly make passive income. So in today's video, we're going to be seeing, is the ATM business actually profitable? Now this is probably one of my most asked questions, and I don't blame you guys. You kind of want to know the upside to a business before you actually get involved in it. So I'm going to be going over all the numbers from estimated profits, expenses, the whole shebang, and if you guys stay to the end of the video, I'll be sharing with you guys how much I make from just one ATM. Before we hop into the video, make sure you guys help out the YouTube algorithm by smashing that like button down below. While you're there, make sure you also subscribe to my channel. I make videos all about investing, finance, and different ways to make money. But without further ado, let's get on to the video. First things first, how do you actually make money from the ATM business? Now it's actually very simple. So let's say someone goes to withdraw $20 from an ATM. When they do that, they're going to be charged a fee, which is called a surcharge. Now that surcharge is also our profit. Now the best part is you can set that surcharge to whatever you want. So whether it is $3, $4, $5, no matter how much someone withdraws, they're going to have to pay the surcharge that we put on the machine. So let's say you are a customer and I am the ATM owner. You guys come in to withdraw $40 from my ATM, which I set my surcharge amount to $3. What's going to happen is you're going to be charged $43 to withdraw $40, and that $43 is going to be deposited into my account. The $40 of which were the money that I loaded into the ATM to have money in there so you guys can withdraw, and the $3 which is now my profit. Cool, now we know how we get paid. Now let's see, is it actually profitable? First, let's talk about the cost of the business. Number one, you're going to need an LLC, which is going to cost you about $100 depending on your state. Now, if you guys want to create your LLC for free, I made a complete video on how to get started. You guys can watch that by clicking up here, or I'll leave a link to it down in the description box below. Number two, you're going to need the machine itself, which is going to cost about $1,200 to $1,400 used if you can get it from a trusted local ATM processing company, which I recommend 100% because new machines are about $2,500, so you can easily save $1,000 just by getting it used. And if you get it from a trusted local ATM company, you might also get a warranty with it. And plus, ATMs are built to last, so you don't really need to get the latest and greatest newest machine. A used one will work perfectly fine. Number three, you're going to have to load the ATM machine with cash. Now you don't need to replenish it with $10,000 or $20,000. You can easily do it with just a couple $100 and replenish it every time it is low. Just know the less cash you put into your ATM machine, the more often you're going to have to go in and replenish it. So for this, let's give it about $500 to keep our cash in the ATM machine. Number four, you'll have your transaction fees, which will probably be around 10 to 20 cents depending on your processor, which they take automatically. So you don't have to worry about paying them, they'll automatically deduct it from the pay that they're giving you. You also have to pay the business owner for keeping your ATM machine there. So whether it is a barbershop, wherever you put your ATM, you kind of want to give the business owner a cut just for keeping your ATM there, which will probably cost, let's say, about 25 cents per transaction. So at the end, you have fixed costs of about $1,500, which will cover the cost of the machine and the LLC. And as for the variable costs, you'll have about, let's say, 15 cents per transaction you'll give to the processor, and about 25 cents per transaction you give to the business owner, which those costs are only added when you actually get a withdrawal from your ATM. So our total startup cost is about $2,000. So about $1,500 for the used machine and about $500 to load our cash into the ATM. So let's see how long before we are profitable. All right, so the average amount of transactions an ATM gets per month is about 100 and 150 transactions. So let's stick on the lower end, and let's say our ATM only gets 100 transactions per month, and we set our surcharge amount to $3. If we do 100 times 3, that's $300 in revenue that we make per month from our surcharge profit. Now let's add in the variable cost. So we said 15 cents per transaction goes to the processor, so that would be $15, which means we are left with $285. Now don't forget, we have to give the business owner their cut as well, which we said was 25 cents per transaction, which is $25. Now if we subtract all those two costs, we are left with a profit of $260 for the month. Now, let's say for example purposes, everything stays the same. We get 100 transactions every single month, which is very unlikely. But if we do $260, which was our profit for 1 month, multiplied by 12 months, we get $3,120 of profit for the year. That's not too shabby if you ask me. Now remember, we said our startup cost was about $1,500 for the LLC and the machine, not including the cash we actually load into the ATM. So at those given rates, we would break even in less than 6 months and double our money in a year, which is an absurd return. Also, you have to remember, I used the lower end of the average amount of transactions per month. So let's say we did 150 transactions for the month, that would be $390, and for the year that would be over $5,000 in profit from passive income from owning just one ATM machine. Now, this is all hypothetical and there are a lot of factors that can go into it, so it's crucial you do your own research and try to land a busy location that can get you the most amount of transactions per month. And the best way to do this is putting your ATM in cash-only businesses. If you guys want a video on the best locations to put your ATM machines in, just let me know in the comment section down below. As I said, I'll be sharing with you guys how much I make from just one of my ATMs, so let me show you guys on my computer. Alright, so this is for the month of September. As you can see here, I pulled this on November 4th at 8:21 p.m. If we look up here, it's currently 8:25 p.m. So for this current ATM, I have a $3 surcharge amount. I had a total of 153 transactions for the month, 4 declines, which usually does not matter. So for a total of 157 transactions, I dispensed almost $6,500 and I made almost $459 in revenue. Now, this is not a profit because this does not include how much I gave to the business owner and how much my processing fees were. I keep track of that somewhere else. This data only gives me how much I made in revenue. But that is it for today's video, guys. Be sure to let me know what other videos you guys want me to see in the future, or if you have any questions, just drop them down in the comment section below and I'll be sure to answer all of them. While you're there, make sure you drop a like on this video, subscribe if you guys haven't already, and I hope you guys have a great rest of your day, and I'll see you in next week's video. Peace.